Video number 12. 10 do's you have to apply for successful WhatsApp marketing. Some of the things that you can implement when using this powerful tool to grow your business are the following. Create a WhatsApp account exclusively for your company. One problem that many find when using WhatsApp or any other messaging application meant for communicating with clients or business contacts is regarding its use as a personal app. Create an account for your business and use a working device. It will help you send undesired mailings to your corporate contacts. You can manage, according to the size of your business, different devices with different phone lines. Also, you can assign staff to each one of the services you provide. Managing all your services from the same single phone line could result in inconsistent attention to your customers, creating dissatisfaction in them, especially when there are many people using your services. Most importantly, do not forget to include your new WhatsApp account in all your promotional materials as a way to contact your business. Prepare a database. Make a contacts list. Thus, you are creating a database, labeling your customers according to their interests. It is important to get to know the interests of your clients you are targeting with your marketing efforts. This way, you can focus on them and you'll be more likely to get a positive response. In addition to separating current and potential customers, you must keep continuously updating your database in order to implement appropriate tools for each. Create groups. Besides preparing a database with all your contacts, the idea is to create separate groups for keeping them up to date with news, upcoming services, or special offers. WhatsApp allows you to create such groups by selecting that option on its system. This is a great way for keeping in touch with your customers. The group chat allows you to chat with up to 100 people at once. Besides, you get to administrate these groups. You can include or exclude any participants or change the subject and image, among other things. Define your message. When you are finished separating your contacts, the next step is working on the message you want to deliver. Define the message you want to communicate, the type of message, and to whom it is addressed. It is important to be specific and concise when writing this message, so your customers can be enthralled and will not lose any interest. An advantage that WhatsApp offers is that it doesn't limit the amount of characters. You should not abuse this advantage, though, because messages could become boring or annoying. Request authorization. As part of the application policy use, it is prohibited to use the messaging platform for sending advertising without the consent of the target users. In order to work within the legal and appropriate use of tools, you can create forms that include questions asking if they use WhatsApp and if they authorize you to send them information. Many customers appreciate that request, and better yet, this requirement will create confidence in them, ensuring you have good intentions. Send precise notifications and reminders. Using WhatsApp can be as personalized as you want. In fact, in order to provide an outstanding service, the best option is writing direct messages to each client. You can contact your customers through WhatsApp to see if they will attend your event, or if they will make a reservation. You can use it to send event invitations to seminars or workshops, and communicate promotions, releases, or offers. This is an excellent way to inform your customers about any developments related to your business. Use audio, video, or images. WhatsApp is very simple and easy to use, and sending multimedia content, whether images, audio, or video, is straightforward. Take advantage of this tool. The possibilities here are many and diverse. You can send short videos regarding how you do your job, an image of a new product, or an audio file. It has been proven that marketing strategies in which images or videos were used in order to convey a message provide a better chance of getting the attention of the customer. Look, impact, and conducive forwarding. Seeking to create innovative messages and have a good design will add value to your contacts. This will make the recipient of your message be captivated and automatically pass it on to his followers. Think about the message you want to communicate and make a creative decision. Do not do what everyone else does. Imagine something new. This way you can reach thousands of people. Optimize sending. You must be objective and avoid being intrusive by sending content at inappropriate times. Send your messages at the best moments and times, usually during office hours. It is also important to consider what type of business you possess in order to optimize the sending of your message. If you have a small business, you can send one message at a time until the last contact. This method is laborious, but it has charm because of the personal nature of the messages. If you have a big company, it is best to keep in touch with your customers through groups. Always bear in mind that all recipients will have access to the entire group of phone numbers, which usually does not please some customers. Keep serving customers. After following these simple tips, you must retain your customers, providing an environment of loyalty towards them. For achieving this, you can create promotions targeted to your customers and give them more efficient care service. You can also reward your customers through special offers and sharing information about any offers or discounts. By using WhatsApp, you can offer immediate customer service in a one-to-one setting for that personal touch. Video number 13. 10 don'ts you have to avoid for successful WhatsApp marketing. As useful and as popular as WhatsApp is, there is a chance of having some problems when not used properly. Incorrectly using it may have consequences that can be dangerous for your business or simply make your customers feel uncomfortable. Here, I show you 10 things you should not do. Do not be unaware of the WhatsApp use policies. Are you aware of what you agree to when installing and using WhatsApp? Have you ever stopped to read the WhatsApp terms to know the responsibilities you assume? If WhatsApp determines that you violated the terms of use, it can eliminate any service to you. To determine if you have done this, WhatsApp will consider its authorized employees, agents, or sub-agents criteria. It is extremely important to know the policies of use in order to avoid possible violations due to ignorance. Some of the violations that can take place are the use of bots for sending mass mailings and the use of pornographic messages, among others. Do not send confidential information. WhatsApp does not guarantee the confidentiality of conversations and content exchanged when using its service. You should avoid sending confidential information via the app. Although WhatsApp has improved the communication privacy of its users, its security is not the best, so someone could hack into its users' accounts and steal information. Recently, encryption for the talks was implemented. However, it is recommended not to send any passwords or credit card images. Do not use it as a corporate email. Bear in mind that WhatsApp is not an email, not even close. Do not make the same mistake as too many people have, replacing your email box with this application, because they are different things. WhatsApp, when used as an email account, can cause problems in the future, like making it hard for you when looking for a specific content, because this application does not have any search engines like email accounts do. Use WhatsApp for what it was meant, as a free and improved courier, but not as an email account. Do not send messages to the wrong groups. If you have created separate target groups according to interests, or you are part of a group created by third parties, it is definitely a mistake to take advantage of unrelated groups to talk about your products. Also, if you send messages to the wrong audience, these could be considered annoying and disrespectful, and you wind up having a list of customers who have blocked you and will not want to receive anything from you in the future. Do not disregard customers' questions or doubts. Each customer deserves to know that their complaint has been heard. You cannot use WhatsApp as a marketing tool and just ignore the feedback your customers provide. And remember, no matter which means a customer uses to reach out to you, they definitely are expecting quick support. Do not send unauthorized advertising. To not create any conflicts with the WhatsApp proper use policy, a very important recommendation is to not send information that may be considered spam. Avoid sending information to users without their consent. WhatsApp makes it clear that the content you send is your responsibility and, therefore, it can get your service canceled if there are any complaints from the affected recipients. Therefore, do not send advertising from your business unless you have permission from the customers. Do not abuse the bids. Use of the WhatsApp messaging application is increasing every day by people with smartphones, and it is considered very personal by its users. If you abuse it by sending offers or promotions, many consumers will have a natural reaction, which is blocking the sender's number due to a feeling of encirclement or persecution. Sparing use of this powerful tool is undoubtedly a need for those who want to succeed in business. Do not buy mailing lists. Buying a contact list with certain profiles in order to send promotional messages or offers about your business is a bad practice. The mindset of facing the need for new recipients to feed a customer database can very often cause more problems than advantages in the long term. People interested in your business will be slowly found. Don't look for shortcuts that will affect your reputation. A list made by yourself is far more valuable than any other you can buy containing 1 million contacts. Do not send irrelevant information. The purpose of sending information to your customers list, besides seeking the growth of your business, is to keep your customers informed and to provide quality service and attention. Sending messages to WhatsApp contacts is a double-edged sword, because if you do not share relevant information or provide value to your prospects, all you will achieve is a bad reputation for you and your business. Communicate with your customers or contacts only when you have something important to say. Do not leave your customers waiting. It is understandable that you cannot always be available, and it is difficult to answer all WhatsApp messages instantly, but not replying to a message after reading it is a bit rude. Although it may not be your intention, it can be interpreted as such. It is better to promptly come up with a message informing the sender about your unavailable condition at the moment. Simple messages such as, "I feel a little busy right now. I will contact you as soon as possible." The aim is to avoid discomfort in the client that could lead to a bad reputation for your business. WhatsApp helps you to stay close to your customers and prospects, and it is a very useful tool with which you can meet many people's needs simultaneously. By following a few basic rules of respect, you can avoid chasing your contacts away and wind up with them blocking you. Video number 14. WhatsApp Marketing Shocking Case Studies. Click, a chocolate snack, wanted to improve its brand by targeting teenagers. Having no inventory posted in media, the challenge was finding a way to approach teenagers. They published the Click phone number on their Facebook page and asked their fans to add them to their WhatsApp group. Thus, they began making contact with their fans using a game similar to Simon Says. The result was that more than 2,000 children added Click to their WhatsApp group, and 91% of them completed game missions. This way, they increased its Facebook ranking by 51%. Toyota, a globally recognized Japanese car company, wanted to promote the new Toyota Aygo. They carefully created a challenge, calling it Score One Aygo, developing a platform that could control mass conversations. Toyota then showed auto parts to those who were interested. They got over 16,000 interested people, 7,000 comments per hour, and more than 89,000 messages, thus getting suspended several times by WhatsApp. Out of 30 million prints, 15,000 were generated by fans, increasing the share of voice from 5.9% to 36%. Vastushad, a leader in the development of real estate in the affordable housing segment of Pune, India, established a relationship with See-Through, an agency in strategy and design, thus understanding effective campaigns. Vastushad launched a campaign named Homes for All Movement, with the objective of giving autonomy to the dreams of home buyers in and around Pune. Through exhibitions, prints, and online marketing, they launched an integrated campaign. In addition to this integrated campaign, they were willing to explore a more direct communication tool, this being WhatsApp. They reached a higher level using this integration. They received more than 800 requests for future projects, thus generating a database of prospective buyers only by using WhatsApp. Coffee is a chain of cafes located in Israel, where young people meet regularly. They wanted to promote their Better Together campaign. For this, they made use of WhatsApp, knowing that it is the most used application in Israel, for creating groups where young people would meet. They made a challenge named Which One Would Be the Best Group of WhatsApp, and a free meal was offered to the winning group. Users added their group, thus receiving a personal link to invite their group to the challenge. They created a fictional character who would provide a number and request to be added to their group. The fictional character then offered them coffee prices, thus promoting it, and asked questions. About 2,500 groups entered the competition. Soul Providers creates online communities for its favorite brands. They specialize in the production of digital content. Soul Providers likes to experiment. They had a campaign called Castle Lager, and they wanted to promote it firsthand to football fans. They began using WhatsApp and noticed that this application had doubled its users from 2013 to 2014. They created groups with their fans, promoting the campaign and providing information about football, asking questions, and interacting with users. The results were better than when interacting through other social networks. Now, they were having direct communications with their customers using the WhatsApp platform. Hellmann's. Hellmann's is a brand of kitchen products. They wanted to inspire new uses of mayonnaise as an ingredient for cooking, thus creating new recipes, since most people do not know how to cook with the ingredients they have at hand. They had an idea to use WhatsApp for connecting people with professional chefs, willing to teach cooking with ingredients you usually have at home. They named the project What's Cook. People gave their number on their website, and real chefs contacted them to discuss any food as long as it had Hellmann's mayonnaise in it. The project started in Brazil and also included Argentina, Uruguay, Chile, and Paraguay. There were over 5 million impressions and more than 13,000 people registered for the service. Bewakuf. Bewakuf is a profitable e-commerce site founded in 2012, and they have gotten good results. They noticed the great impact of social media on youth, so they wanted to take advantage of this and set it as their objective, because they were using Facebook to reach their audience. They began selling through WhatsApp, providing information about their product with a more personal approach using their clients' phone numbers. Customers must mention the name of the product, their name and address, and then send a WhatsApp message to the official number of the service. Now, its total sales using WhatsApp have increased by 15%. They say they have already handled 10,000 pings from clients, including placing orders, inquiries, suggestions, and other interactions. Video number 15. How to make tons of money with WhatsApp as an online marketer. Coaching. Coaching is custom training. This can be via Skype, a phone call, etc. WhatsApp is the new tool coaches are using to conduct additional and continuous contact with their customers because it is fast, easy to use, and is low cost. Coaches provide their personal phone number to customers who think they might need their service wherever these customers may be, since WhatsApp can be used internationally at a very low cost compared with regular phones or even for free when using a public Wi-Fi network. Instant messaging has evolved communications easily and is an informal conversation. You can use emoticons instead of written words for expressing emotions. Coaches thus can see the reaction of their clients differently. Another strategy used by some coaches is to create groups. In this case, the coaching is not as personalized because the information is being sent to different people at the same time. However, if there are many in the group, the training will be less expensive for each of them. Product launch. When launching a product, the creator must post the date, time, what the product is all about, etc. on their JV page, because their partners, known as JVs, must be made aware to help with the sale of the product. One way in which the creator can communicate with their JVs is through WhatsApp. Of course, you must have their WhatsApp contact number, which is something you can collect from your launch JV page. You can use WhatsApp in different ways for this, one of which could be by sending a broadcast. You can create a message with the product launch date and all the related information, select all the WhatsApp JV contacts, and send the message. Once you send the message, it will reach all the contacts via a private chat, where they can ask for any details. Another way might be by simply creating a JV group and sending a message with the product information. This way, all who are part of the group can ask questions about the product. Keep in mind that for both the JV group and the broadcast, you should remind them from time to time about the release date so that everyone will be aware. High-ticket product selling. When selling expensive products, having a direct contact with customers who previously have bought some expensive product from you can be of a great benefit because these clients might be willing to buy similar products. You can use WhatsApp for this. Via email, you can ask for their personal numbers or provide your own. Then, select several clients which have bought an expensive product from you in the past. This way, you can create a group with personal numbers, talk to them directly, instantly, and conveniently. In this group, you can offer services, discuss the product you want them to buy, Give your ideas about the benefits they would receive when purchasing this new product and review their interest. You might even improve your product by taking into account the opinion of your customers, because your purpose as a seller will always be to please your customers. Keep in mind that clients may be more likely to buy the product if they feel they are part of the sales process. You could even offer them to participate in your webinar, where they can discuss the product. Making use of link shortening services. Another way you can take advantage of WhatsApp is by using links shortening services. For example, if you want to share a URL on any topic to your contacts, instead of simply sending the entire URL, you can register for a link shortening service. Once there, you paste the URL you want to share. Copy the short URL they provide for you, and that is the URL you are going to share with your contacts. You must choose good viral content for this, such as funny images, curiosities, trends, news, etc. Your main objective should be to increase the exposure of the shortened link. Therefore, give it an interesting and attractive title that makes people click on it. Also, these people could share your link if they find it interesting. For every click, you get a certain amount. You can receive between 1 cent and $5, and the more people click on it, the more money you receive. Using PPD networks. PPD means pay per download. Examples of PPD sites are Linkbucks, CleanFiles, FileIce, ShareCase, etc. The working method of a PPD network is allowing registered users to upload files to its server. These users then promote their files, using custom links which are generated when uploading the file. When someone clicks on that link to get the file, this individual will be asked, as a requirement for downloading the file, to fill out a survey. For each completed survey and download, you will be paid. You can register on any of the websites listed above or others if you prefer. Look for a file that you think might be relevant and that someone could need. Then, take the link and send it to all the groups you are part of. Video number 4. How your business can get the most out of WhatsApp. WhatsApp has an awesome set of marketing tools that almost no other platform may offer you. What we are going to show you in videos 4 through 10 is setting up and getting to know your account, WhatsApp settings, WhatsApp calls, WhatsApp chats, WhatsApp contacts, WhatsApp web, and how to use WhatsApp as a business owner or independent professional. Setting up and getting to know your account. To start using WhatsApp, you must download the application and install it. Before installing WhatsApp, remember to check if your phone is compatible with the application. You must use your wireless network or internet plan to download and install the application. If your phone is an Android, go to the store by clicking on Play Store. In the search bar, type WhatsApp or WhatsApp Messenger. And then click on the green icon, which is the original icon for WhatsApp. Once you are there, you will learn some information about the application, such as how many times it has been downloaded, its overall rating among users, etc. You now will click on Install. You will then learn what WhatsApp will need to get access to within your phone to use it properly. To authorize it, click on Accept and wait for the application to download. Once the download has finished, you will go to your application screen and you will see a shortcut to WhatsApp. Just click on it. WhatsApp will welcome you to its cross-platform messaging with friends all over the world, and you will see icons where it can be installed and used. You can also click on the Terms of Service to learn more about the appropriate uses of WhatsApp. It is very important to take a close look at every part of the WhatsApp Terms of Service. It doesn't matter that it's a free and easy-to-use application. They can shut down your account if you don't meet their terms. After reading the Terms of Service, close the window and you will be back to WhatsApp. If you agree to these terms, click on Agree and Continue. To use WhatsApp, you must register your phone number. This number will register the phone number in your account. Each country has a different code. You must select your country and enter your phone number and click OK. WhatsApp will send a text message to this number so you can confirm that your number is correctly submitted. Edit it if you need to, and click on OK again. Now you just need to wait until WhatsApp verifies your phone number and activates your account for it to work. Remember, you must have a working SMS plan. If SMS verification fails, you can try a voice verification. WhatsApp will call the number you submitted, so you should click on Call Me and enter the 6-digit code you receive. You can now enter your name the way you want and an optional profile photo. You can even add some icons to it too. Then click on Next. You will see how WhatsApp is free for 1 year. Then it's only 99 cents a year. You can click on Why We Do Not Sell Ads to open a browser window and learn the reasons why they made this decision. Then click on Continue. Now you can start sending messages or call your WhatsApp contacts. The contacts will be those whom you have registered in your phone's contacts and have downloaded the application into their personal devices. As you can see, there are 3 main tabs: Calls, Chats, and Contacts. Since you're just getting started, you will have no conversations with any contact. If you click on Contacts, watch how WhatsApp updates your list of contacts from your device completely and automatically. You can send invitations. Those contacts will receive a message inviting them to begin using WhatsApp. You just need to click on Invite a Friend. In Calls, because you are new to WhatsApp, you will have no record of calls. It will also be the same for the Chats tab, but you will learn how to use all these functions in just a second.